it's hard to know because you try 10 and one takes off. But ubiquitous communication is one I care a lot about. These knowledge systems that I'm describing, these healthcare systems or others. 5 years ago, I would give speeches where I would talk about the most amazing thing is the combination of maps and smartphones and GPS. And what I should have said was Uber and Lyft. Right? But I didn't. So, thank you. So it seems to me that I'm probably pretty good at defining the platform, but the entrepreneurship is up to you. So let me tell you what I think the current platform is. So I live in a world where you have an Android or an iPhone, right? By the way, it's in that order, not the other way around. You have very fast network, and you have cloud computing servers that are very, very powerful, right? That's step one. Step two is any solution in any business that you get into, the next $100 billion unicorn that you found or are part of, will use some form of crowdsourcing of information, right? It'll power that way. And the third thing, it may have a two-sided market. It may have ways in which the pricing is set by others. It will also have something involving rapid prototyping. There's a new generation of hardware startups that are iterating every week as opposed to every year or every 5 years. So the fast learning in hardware makes a difference. I'll give you my favorite current example. I'm not a dermatologist. I don't know anything about dermatology. So what I do is I take a phone and I pay dermatologists to give me pictures of some skin ailment or skin problems and tell us what they are. I put that in a database and I use machine learning to get better than the dermatologist, and then I sell it back to the dermatologist for more than I paid them. Right? Now, there are in fact people doing this, by the way. So the simple model I just described, where you get information that's generally known, you learn it, and then you express it more intelligently, and you create real value, I think will be the foundation of these next moonshots. And I think you'll see that in many, many, many businesses. I'm very convinced of this now. I've been spending a fair amount of time in San Francisco looking at startups in my sort of spare time, and I think the startups all have an aspect like this. They're using security in what form? Well, security. Okay, he's helping me out on every question. Security is going to be part of all of this, but I think another large business is security. And I can tell you that I get phone calls from people I know who are being attacked, often by the Chinese or the North Koreans, and they're just basically afraid, right? And those are businesses where you could enter very quickly and make quite a bit of